I think we'll do another one on Tainted Isaac, and we'll go for Dark Path, right? Like we did Boss Rush, and we did Mega Satan, and we did Delirium on that, so Boss Rush is out of the cards, so we don't need to worry about it. So yeah, Dark Path, we'll do a spider. Dark Path, Tainted Isaac is what we'll go for. At some point I need to do a bunch of greed runs as well, which is maybe not the worst. Wow. But there are better things. That took so long to blow up and I just stood there and let it kill me. Yeah, I think I can live with the wafer. I'm just doing this because I need the heart. Like my carelessness has almost gotten me killed, so I need to amend that. One of the items that I unlocked last time was called Mega Chests. I think it was for killing Mega Satan as Tainted Isaac. So I'm assuming that's like a large chest, right? Like the name, I guess, gives it away. Also, that's cheeky of them to make it so that it looks like you can get there with one, but you actually hadn't used two. We don't have a spacebar item, so you're no threat. Oh, and we used both our bombs on that, so we had to fight this boss with just base tiers. Fortunately, it's just Widow. So. I was going to say, I don't want to lose this bone heart if I can help it, so I'm going to try and be careful, and then he jumped on top of me, so... Wafer's nice, but it's definitely not a one run sort of item on its own. Like, last run, I definitely think it was the reason we won. But we wouldn't have run... I keep getting confused. I wouldn't have won that run if it was just the wafer we had. Whereas I think something like Polyphemus or Sacred Heart might be able to accomplish it. But, try again. Orf. Sure. I'll take 1 damage for a shot speed up. I'm not petty. I'm not bitter. I am like focusing extra hard because I don't want to mess it up like last time. I'm willing to take Aquarius instead of Halo of Flies because I think that it does damage, and I feel like if we get in a situation like last time where we keep getting jumped on by the Widow, then having damage for that would be nice. Although in saying that, I'm not sure Widow spawns on basement, only on cellar. Again, no idea. No Isaac Scientist. Also, love it. But I'm going to take Crooked Penny because I am a madman who cannot be trusted with any sort of responsibility. Should have done that in reverse order. Yeah, I should have picked up that Spirit Art as well. That's fine though. Getting it twice in a row is more than generous from the game. These enemies are so eager to attack you when you have a charge in your spacebar item, but they just run the hell away when you don't. I was like, I don't want to deal with these army flies. They always deal damage to me, so I'm just going to get them away from me. And then that happened. Lovely. There's a mega chest in this room. I just saw it on the map. Whoa. It's a big chest. Big chest ahead. We don't have any keys. I doubled them up, by the way, with my spacebar item, because it would give me this. Use it on the boss, because screw you, Famine. Oh, he hit me after it just barely ended. God damn it. I want you to split. For that reason. Oh, I wanted to take Ball of Bandages. Oh well. I forgot about his feature. We'll do this and this. So, I assume that it has like a guaranteed reward in it. Can't push it. Maybe? Or maybe it needs multiple keys? Don't know. But we have no way of opening it, even if we even if we wanted to, so we'll just have to leave it behind. But it's interesting to see an item immediately after we unlock it. Awfully generous of you, game. I'm thinking that maybe Crooked Penny won't be as useful because we can only hold 8 items. So I assume that we can hold duplicate items, but it doesn't like matter. Like it takes up 2 slots. I always wonder this with these guys, if they actually like can do anything. Like, can they potentially change into a real fly, or if they're always just inert. That's fine. That was quick. I want to do the boss fight as soon as possible, just so that we don't end up getting ourselves killed. Or not killed, but taking damage before it. Because I'd rather not waste my time. Of all the bosses to use this on, this is probably the worst because he moves around so much, but give me a decent head start. Although in saying that, Little Horn is fairly easy, specifically for not taking damage on, as I said. So, wow, that didn't hit him. That's so unfortunate. That was my last bomb as well. Pain. Did that do damage? Man. After the last run where we had 30 damage, base damage makes me sad. Okay. We want divorce papers over the other thing. We don't give a about that. Probably should have doubled it, but it's hindsight. We do want a key. Because even though we can only hold 8 items, we only have 3 currently. It was a risk I was willing to take. I figured we could probably get another key, but getting 2 keys in one room would be nice. Sure, spider bites. I don't want boxes or a tarot box. What is it? Deck of cards. So, I don't really want. What's that thing called? Like alabaster box. I don't think I want that. But if I can get it from my Crooked Penny, then I'm willing to. Actually, there's no point, is there? I was gonna say I'm willing to try it, but it takes spirit hearts for its charge, and I would want those for myself. That's pretty nice to get out of a pill. That was a blue and white pill, I believe, so I will keep an eye out for those. This room is a dead end. I think this other room will be, or this other direction will be a dead end as well, unfortunately. That, or it'll probably have a sacrifice room or a curse room attached to it, which is fine. Wow, it has a sacrifice room and a curse, or a sacrifice room and a another room attached to it. Did I really just get it twice? That's unfortunate. Does Spider-Man give me... I'm constantly impressed by my lack of knowledge about the game. Oh, hello, Sloth. Like, Spider Bite gives me slow creep. I thought it just gave my shots slow occasionally. Although it seems to do both, which is nice. Or maybe it's a synergy. Although he seems to be insisting on just sending out these and not doing anything else, so he will not walk into my shots. Justice. Yes. Yes. And we have a bunch of bombs now. And keys. And resources. Well, secret room's not there, unfortunately, which means it's probably to my left now. Lovely. That's pretty bad. And I use my charge, so I don't get any of this. I'm going to buy the pill. Oh, it's the shot speed up from the first one. That's fine. This should be, yeah, the papers. So we're going dark path. I need to remember dark path. Dark path, dark path, dark path. Ooh, you are not just black flies, you are bot flies. I don't know if shot speed affects range. I assume it doesn't, because otherwise they would be a merged stat instead of two separate ones, but you'd think that by a shot going faster it would go further. Maybe that's just me. Oh, I don't have a bomb for that stinky little rock back there. We do still have base damage as well. I wanted to save that stuff, but I picked up the bomb and I decided, fuck it, we'll just go for that. We'll go crazy. Nothing above me. Love to see it. I wish you could break the stone dudes. I don't know what their name is. Like by bombing them or something. That would be incredibly nice of the game. Maybe too nice of the game. Too kind from the other perspective. It's a bird. Hello. Oh, okay. That was odd. Walk into a fire. A kidney stone is an okay item, but having an okay item that does have a purpose is nice, because it means that if I want to, I can get rid of it later. The all stats is pretty nice too. I'm not sure what the charge up time on kidney stone is, because it definitely has one, but maybe it's like every X amount of shots it does something. Lovely little closet. It's a shame you can't really save it in a room where there's enemies, because you can't attack until you shoot it, so. I don't know why I'm like really focusing as if I am really hurt. I was going to say we have the wafer, but that was a different run. I'm fine with that. We were only getting 1 coin out of that room anyway. That's what I've tricked myself into thinking, so I don't feel bad about losing. Doesn't increase your range, the kidney stone, so if I can't hit them, I still can't hit them. Guess our boss room is not here. Must be to the left of that large room with all the little grubs that we fought. We don't have a bomb. I'll come back with Crooked Penny and I'll Crooked Penny that room. I feel like generally a 50-50 chance is like pretty good. It's good enough to warrant using it. I keep sitting up, and I figured rather than just constantly sitting up so I'm as my maximum possible height, I'll just do that. Move my camera down a tiny bit. I would if I had a bomb. I really would. We have been very unfortunate with our resources this game. This run, I should say. Crooked Penny. Maybe kidney stone charges up when you aren't firing? Unclear. Oh, my browser just stopped responding on my other monitor. Lovely. Yeah, I've mentioned this before. Sometimes when you're playing a game that you've played a lot, like Isaac, or like if you played a lot of X game or whatever, you can sort of predict in your head when something's about to happen, even if it makes no sense that you can predict it. You know, like, I knew that was going to happen, but I don't know why I knew it was going to happen. I mean, obviously you could say, oh, it's a 50-50 chance, you've been pretty lucky so far, you're bound to lose that coin toss eventually. But, I mean, in real life, if you flip a coin like 10 times or 100 times, probably not gonna, in theory you should get 50-50, but it's not always the way the world goes. We didn't get to deal with the devil last time, so it's a guarantee this time. Unfortunately, that means we are missing out. That's a funny attack. He like held out little horn and he spat out some of his homing shots. How on earth does this kidney stone work? I was just confused. Binky is fine, gives us health. That's fine by me. We went to our item room. We got 2 items out of it, right? Yeah. Went to our shop. We doubled it. That's fine. We're going dark paths, so we need to remember that. Yeah, there's kidney stone. I need to change my stream title, actually. Hang on. Because I realized that we already unlocked what do you call it? How do I change? Can I change it through Streamlabs? We already unlocked oh god, that's me. Let's see. Is it this button? It is this button. Unlocking tainted lost took less time than I thought. Update. Good thing I don't have to open my stream for that. I can close my stream now. Lovely. Back to the run. This run's pretty good, actually. There's obviously a lot that could be improved. Like, our damage without the kidney stone. It's just okay. We are at max tiers, actually. I didn't realize. I assume that's a combo of the fact that more than half of our items are tiers upgrades. But just walk to a spike. Lovely. I still don't have any bombs. God damn. I was like, I'll blow up the machines. I never plan on playing them anyway, so. I'm like min-maxing in my brain and it's making me focus. I'm like, do I want to ball of steel? Love it. Do I want to, what am I even saying? What? Let me start that sentence again. I wanted to get as much as I could out of the kidney stone, so I was like, I want to fire the shots all in the same place, but that led to me just sitting here silently staring at my monitor like, really going for it. Grab the card. Death. Hopefully not. I'll just use it immediately. Oh, this isn't the room I thought. I guess we have Curse of the Maze. You'd love to see it. There won't be a room connected to this, but I might have to come back, so I'm willing to risk it. The actual kidney stone does damage. I think it just bloody obliterated that opponent. That was pretty impressive. We don't need anything from these lot. It's so like it's burning a hole in my pocket having we don't have any bombs anyway, so we couldn't have gone that. It's burning a hole in my pocket having thing charge, so I just had to use it. Even though it's unlikely, I'm hoping to get a deal with the angel. That's such bad damage. I'm willing to double them, but I don't think I'm willing to take them. Although, of those two, I'm thinking which one would I want. Wow, that hit me. Play better, me. Pay more attention. I kind of want to go back and play even more of the Flash Isaac, but that game is... It's like they intentionally made it difficult to the point where it's annoying. Like, I think that in the update description, it describes the new like boss variants as being overpowered. Like, they are explicitly and unabashedly hard, like pointlessly hard. Wow, that bloody flew by. What item would we rather get rid of? I think we have really high shot speed, so we'll take this. Oh, it's tier size, isn't it? I think we'd rather have the tiers up. Like, having maximum tiers is pretty nice. And then we'll go back to our shop and we'll swap it out. I think Spider Bite is what we want to get rid of more than anything, to be honest. Okay. We'll take Steam Sale. This is Balls of Steel, I think. Just kidding, it's a luck upgrade. Luck upgrade. Chariot we don't care for. The thing is, I don't think we need Aquarius anymore. I think our damage is good enough to warrant not keeping Aquarius. But do we want to keep Steam Sale? I feel like we've only ever been just destroying shops by, like, walking into them and using my spacebar item. So I think I want Humbling Bundle. There's no way I can get a charge, is there? I guess we go to our secret room and see if there's a charge in there, but we only have 2 bombs, so chances of us getting in there, if we're wrong, is pretty slim. Yeah, it's probably either down here? Never mind. It's done. Okay, so 4.5 volt makes it so that we charge off of damage instead of anything else, which is fine. Okay, I don't think we want either of those, to be honest, but I'm willing to double them. Because if we double them, it'll change into a different thing, of course. Oh yeah, we have to do damage. I forgot that we can't just get charge off of letting the room go by. Like, it's not just it literally replaces it instead of giving you it as well, so not perfect, but hello greed. I'll just get hit by you some more, shall I? I'll get hit by you even more. Tempting to double this room, but I feel like we have enough stuff that it doesn't matter. We still have no bombs, which is almost impressive at this point. Okay, that's good. We got a charge. We'll go back and we'll double whatever the fuck was in this room. You mean the 1 penny I meant, of course. And then we'll move on. It's a risk I'm always willing to take. Because I didn't want either of those items anyway, so. Oh, is it? It is a Duke of Flies. Or a Constable of Flies, whatever your name is. King of Flies. God. So the 2 items we want to swap out are Humbling Bundle, of course, and ideally 4.5 volt as well. They're like our placeholder items. But I could also stand to lose divorce papers, I think. I don't think there's anything else that we would rather have instead of them, so to say. There's literally nothing in existence currently that I could double, so nothing to be gained from using my spacebar item, unfortunately. Except for if I double all these chests that have a trinket in them. I wonder if this will have a trinket in as well, because I doubled it. It does. That's interesting. I kind of want to see as well if this will give me stats if I have the tiny bit of charge that 4.5 volt gives me. Or if I have to have a full increment. Okay, I have to have a full increment. It's good to know. Also, hairpin's nice, because it'll charge my spacebar item when I go into the boss room. So that means I can just let it go and use my stupid crooked penny whenever I want. And then waste it away when I'm in the boss room. Explodies. I wish you could shoot anyway, even with kidney stone. It's obviously part of its feature, but it's still aggravating. Don't want anything here. No siree. Turrets are the worst. Oh, you are not irregular. You need to be killed yourself. They're not great. They're not great at all. But they're so not great that I'm willing to go back into my item room, take leprosy instead of my... What do you call it? Instead of my... Oh, I got moved. Oh, no, I just never went in there. Oh, and I got grabbed. Does it always send you to the starting room? I thought it sent you to the previous room in the same way that, like, if I had died and respawned in that room would. Oh well. Boss room is probably to the right, like below the... Shoot, please. Below the larger rooms over there. Whereas... I don't think there's anything else we need. It's just like, shop is here. Ooh, I wanted to pick up the other item. I'm just going to buy these both. I'm not going to risk it. And then instead of sack head, we'll take... We'll take deep pockets and then put it down. Okay. Wanted to check if that would do anything for me. Didn't, of course, but... Better lesson learned than unlearned. I wasn't sure if it did an effect in addition to its normal effect of giving you the ability to hold 1,000 coins instead of 100. But, like I said, happy to learn. Charged, what do you call it? Key? That's always happy to see it. I think I'm going to use this charge on my item room, though, instead of my shop, just because it's not great either. Just because I want to get item room things rather than shop. I said it before, but I feel like there's nothing on a run where I can only hold 8 items that the shop could offer me that I would rather have over an item room item. Generally. Nothing in there. Do I want to reroll the whole run? Assuming that's available to me in this double key dice room. Ooh, this isn't that, but it is something else that's useful. That should reroll all the items that are on the pedestals, which means all of those shop items and all the 2 item room items should be different now. Oh, but because I've identified them, they don't reroll themselves. That's interesting. We don't want Beyblade, spin to win. Excuse me, how could I be so foolish? But we do want the fracturing bone. I'm willing to take double car battery over that, and I might just absolutely go to town on that shop with my spacebar item. See if I can get away with using black battery and getting car battery, excuse me, and getting away with it. Oh damn, I'm not going to get a charge. Actually, no, I will, because I have a hairpin. Damn, kidney stone is like machine gunning. That was pretty insane. Angel deal. What you got? So yeah, I think I can live with taking Sacred Heart. A 12 damage up. Just ridiculous. Do we want... Is this better? 386 or 356? Yeah. We don't care about this. We'll take it and just get rid of it. Okay. If we weren't so far behind, I'd say we'd go fight Hush. But the chances of us beating the next floor, and the floor after, and the floor after, in the next 5 minutes are pretty slim, so I'm not going to bother. I'm going to go up here and use this. Hope it doesn't do that. But it did, of course, because you have eyes as well. And then we'll continue. I might end up getting rid of Kidney Stone, because although it's nice. It's not amazing. It sort of limits us in a sense. So, if I find an item that's decent, that isn't worse, I'll take it. I could also fight the beast on this run. That'd be interesting, but I think I'd rather get both the light and dark paths out of the way. For now, at least, that's how I feel. Before Delirium... No Hush, but yeah, Delirium. Okay. Killed that dude in one shot, so I just walk in the room, hit him once, and it's over. I suppose I have until the boss fight to decide whether or not I want to fight... What's his name? The Beast? Having Bone Tears plus Sacred Heart's pretty nice, actually. Because they shatter and then they home as well. Although having piercing shots would be nice too. Sacred Heart is incredibly good. Oh, it failed twice, so it gave me 2 coins. Oh, I might have used it on there if I had noticed that was a lucky coin. Get 2 luck upgrades. Never hurts. I'll just walk into a mask, because you know me. Because I'm physically incapable of playing this game to a high standard. As it stands with my limited brain capacity. Don't want to use kidney, but I gotta. Don't care. I will try and go fast, because I do want to eventually get Hush, and if I could do Hush on this run rather, then that would be awesome. But don't hang your hat on it. I'd rather have Black Candle. But I'm willing to I'm willing to go crazy. It's gotten a bit out of hand. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't have anything I want to get rid of though, so what I'll just do is I'll just do this. I probably should have left it there because the health, but if the boss fight's here, then I'm not going back, so we're going dark path. And we do want to go fast, because if we can help it, we want to fight the Hush if we can. That's really pulling me. And probably, specifically for the interest of speed, we would want to get rid of, what do you call it? We want to get rid of Kidney Stone. We took Black Candle in the end, which is fine. I'm not regretting that, because I do think it's probably better to not have curses, if I can help it. Emperor, and that's the wrong monarch. I'm gonna just hope it's down, because I basically have to beeline it to the boss with no interruptions by luck, if I want to fight the Hush. So, chances of having a slim, I'll say, but they're not 0. Because I can kill the boss in 2 seconds, but getting there in 2 seconds is another matter. Okay, this is the boss path. I can almost say that with certainty. Speak of the devil. Not literally, of course. And we've got to remember to go down. Although we're fighting Hush, aren't we? Fuck. Oh, no, you can fight Hush and then go down. Yeah, I'll take a bit of Brimstone. Take brimstone instead of bloody kidney stone. I now have sacred heart brimstone, so the run's a bit good. What can I say? I should have just taken that. as the zany brain was like, use crooked penny, must use crooked penny. We have a 24 damage brimstone. It's pretty. Wall masters, why must you exist? You're gonna be bony wall masters? No, you're not even bony. Oh, I can't fly. But I can walk into a fly. Holy shit, I might actually make it in time. Ah, no, I was like 1 second off. That sucks. That's fine. We're going down. Now we can just chill. we can play at normal speed. We don't need to absolutely rush through both floors to just try and get to the boss rush. And as far as my brain is concerned, it's pretty easy. I think that Satan is much easier than Isaac. Damn, I actually didn't want to blow that up. Wanted to play it. I don't know why my beam is white. Is that does Sacred Heart do that? I think Sacred Heart would explicitly make it red, because it's like a red item. My damage is good. Why am I so weak? I didn't want to pick them all up, and I was like, either there'll be more and I'll be happy, or it'll be less and I'll be happy. Like, if there's more coins, happy because there's more coins. If there's fewer, I'm happy because I don't have to pick them up. Ace of Hearts, that's actually better than you'd expect, because I can just do this. Room is over. Is it Sacred Heart back there? I'm gonna guess it's on the bottom right. Nailed it. That's such a nice change. They made it so that what are they called? The Ace of series of cards. They just they turn all the enemies in the room as well as all the items in the room into that thing, which is so nice. I don't have any orbitals, do I? So I need to be careful. I am defenseless, so to say. Not literally, of course, because I have Brimstone and Sacred Heart, but defenseless in the sense that I have no enemies, or no way of defending myself from incoming attacks. Dark room. Okay, these should all be double deal items if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know if any of them what I would want. We don't have a curse anymore, so no reason to have black candle. I'm willing to just leave them on the floor. Enemies that explode, don't like them. I'm not a fan. Enemies that shoot out 1,000,000 brimstones after they die, not too big a fan either. If we're being real. We might come back for telekinesis. Telekinesis is a good item. Show me nothing, thank you. I don't know why I'm exploring. I just realized I should just follow that path until its logical conclusion, but instead I was being foolish. Delirium we don't need to do, Mega Satan we don't need to do, we've done them both, right? Delirium is the card, Mega Satan is the brimstone icon. Oh, I could take Lard, get the health upgrades, and then put it back down. Yeah. Mom's contact or guillotine. I'll take Mom's Contact. We don't necessarily need a damage up other than Sacred Heart anymore, so I'm willing to take something else instead of it. Instead of the mushroom. Judgment. Might as well play him. Worst case scenario is he gives me something useless. Which is a pretty likely scenario, I think, but... because this item, or this run, is very stacked. I think that some form of like double shot, triple shot, quad shot, like something that multiplies my beam would be really useful. Or something that's like a really big damage multiplier. Maybe like neither of those items. Maybe like, what do you call it? What is the item called? Max's head? I think that's what it's called. The dog head item. That thing, if I'm not remembering incorrectly, is a very good damage multiplier, so it would work right in with this stuff. Mega Fatty, not a room I want to be in, because you are very tanky, and my damage against single targets seems to be lacking, apparently, so... well, having that that freeze is pretty damn good. Just thinking if we want to go back and duplicate any items with this, but it seems that we used all our luck on that one shop, so... now the world is against us when it comes to our Crooked Penny plays. Boss room. The problem with a run that is so powerful that the chances of you losing are like slim to none is that there's nothing to talk about, because nothing can go wrong. Especially with Sacred Heart's like homing, like there's never even there's no point in the fight where I need to not be shooting him, because I can always hit him. Like, he's already dead. Mom's Lock was the item I got out of that. And no, we would not like to do a victory lap, thank you very much. I mean, I could do, but no point. Mom's Lock. Okay, that's a lot of Isaac's thing done. We need Hush, Beast, Mom, and Greedier mode. And that's it for Isaac. But we're not going to do him just yet.